Okay, well, this is pretty much for my relatives. Anybody that's curious, I don't know. When I was growing up, after my mother died, my father became a very hardcore alcoholic. And my father soon acquired a wife, and she was an alcoholic. So the whole home atmosphere was extremely toxic. And oftentimes I would be beaten for things that I should have never even been talked to severely about. But I would be beaten for these things. So there was always this tense anxiety in the home, and it's difficult when you have a parent die, and you're young. And I was 11 years old, 12, and then all of a sudden you become responsible for your other siblings and care for them, and you learn how to cook, and you learn how to clean, and you learn how to do other things to help out because one of your parents is gone. It didn't even matter how fucked up they were, okay, when they were alive. They're gone now, and even though they were messed up and fucked up, and your current family is just as fucked up, if not more, you still love them because there's that dependency as a child-parent relationship, and you don't understand these things at that age, but you're just trying. You don't know to do anything else but that. And it's kind of like I don't know, you just try to survive the situation somehow and try to make the best out of a really fucked place, okay? So, where was I going with that? Well, consequently, as a result of being parented in a alcoholic, abusive environment, very violent environment, there was a lot of instability, and a part of that instability was we moved around a lot. And that was another added element, was the having to make new friends with people you were never friends with, people you didn't know, and you're always going to a new school and a new situation, and having to deal with all the attitudes, and you had to leave all the people you loved. When I was growing up in Northfield, Minnesota, I went to school. And, my classmates, I really loved my classmates. I knew them since we were in kindergarten. And I had been with them up to the sixth grade. I mean, all of the little problems we had had along through life, there were very few problems, really, because I had been with them since a very early age. And I had been around them up until the sixth grade almost. And then from then on, from 6 to 12, I moved about 5 times. So that increased instability always presented new situations and um, unwelcome circumstances, And as I got older, when I was the new guy at the new school, a lot of the girls, you're like fresh meat, okay? Because they've been around these boys this whole time, and they've got their boyfriend-girlfriend relationships, and you are the new kid on the block. You are fresh meat, okay? And sometimes that's not a bad thing. uh, sometimes that's not so bad, okay? So you try to find the highlights where you can, okay? Um, but where it gets a little sticky is when they've had these relationships with these boys for a while. You come along and you sleep with them one night, and I don't know. Let's say their boyfriend finds out about that and beats the living fuck out of them for it. That ain't so. That ain't so fucking nice. I suspect that's happened a number of times. I don't know exactly how many times, but I suspect a few times, especially based on what I've heard since that time period and kind of the inferences. I can remember one night I picked a girl up on a horse. I mean, I saddled the horse up, went and picked her up, brought her home, and well, one thing led to another, and I don't know. I didn't regret one thing. Other than I was just scared to bring her home because I didn't want anyone to find out so she wouldn't get her ass beat by her boyfriend. That worried me. That worried me, but I didn't really know him anyway, and I didn't really give a fuck. He sounded like an asshole anyway, so I was like, hey, you know what? She was beautiful, and I don't feel guilty about making love to women without being married. Fuck that. I never have. Fuck. I never bought into that sick fucking twisted psychology. I don't know, that religiosity fucking horseshit. I never bought into that. You know what? And as far as I'm concerned, all the women, that you aren't a virgin and you want to be with a man and you want a long and steady relationship, here I am. Okay? I don't care whether you've been with another man. I don't care whether you've been with 3 or 4. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. It matters to me who you are, not some physical thing that you've engaged in. How fucking, you know what? How pathetic is it for religion to do that? Any religion, Islamic, Christian, Judaism, to base a woman's value on whether or not she's had sex with a man. And that if she's had sex with another man before you, that she's not worth anything. That she has no value. I tell you what, that is a toxic fucking belief system. That is a belief system that is perverted and probably comes from the throne of Satan himself if you believe in a good and an evil. Seems to me that's the kind of God that is a fucking piece of shit that would say that. That would see no value in his creation, this woman, which is his creation, because she's had sex with a man before being married. Are you people out of your fucking trees? You people, you know what? You're monkeys, okay? You're primitive. You're primitive primates is what you are. And you're swinging from the fucking trees thinking that you're walking erect like a man or a woman, and you're not. You're still up in the fucking trees. So, and as far as living in this society, in the United States of America in 2017, when a country decides that that husband can mean both male or female, fuck this society, okay? Fuck you, the United States of America, and the people of the United States of America that co-signed that fucking insanity and are trying to enact that kind of psychotic, perverted shit into law and make it mandatory. Fuck you people. I have no respect for you. You understand that? Zero, zero, zero respect for you. And I'm not going to have any respect for you. And it's because of ideologies and I don't know what kind of warped fucking mentality that is. But it's a total distortion of reality and it's psychotic. It's fucking sick. It's perverted. You don't even have to come from Christendom or Judaism or Islam or Buddhism or Jainism, any other ism, to know that that's fucking seriously fucked up. So, I just want the United States of America to know, and the people of the United States of America, fuck you, okay? I will do as I want and as I please as a man. I'm not swinging from the fucking trees, okay? I'm on the ground walking upright and erect. So, fuck you, okay? And I'm teaching my children to walk erect like me, upright. And my grandchildren to do the very same, walk upright. You know what? You base the value of someone based on who they are. And you know what? Even when they don't act accordingly and act, I don't know, acceptable, realize that there's something going on that's causing that. There's some kind of injury because people don't just fucking act crazy and stupid for no reason. They don't act out in destructive behaviors for no reason. There's a root cause. Find that root cause and help them get over it instead of fucking pointing your finger at them or punishing them or beating them or hurting them. I'm fucking sick of this, you know? And I realize you're going to have to be skilled in the art of violence. I'm going to teach you that. I want you to know that. I want you to be skilled in the art of violence. Because you may need to use violence to protect your own life. Because you got a lot of people swinging from the fucking trees, okay? And sometimes you need to know those things to protect yourself, and you can't be worried about what happens to them when that engagement comes. You know, in moments like that, it's live or die, and you should give it everything you got and put them down as fast and as hard as you can. And the more skilled you are, the quicker you can put them down with the least amount of injury to them. So that's the reason why I want you to be skilled at violence. Fuck these passive, primitive tree swingers, okay? Fuck these people. They don't know shit, okay? I guarantee you, if I can put you on the ground in less than 2 seconds and put you in a hold that'll make you think twice about trying to be abusive to me, you'll fucking go back and rethink your little plan there, okay? I'll put a fucking stop to that. So, being skilled at violence is a good thing. Never believe these fucking idiots. They don't know shit. Half of them have never been... The biggest fight they've ever had is the argument over the fucking which channel to watch on the TV. Yeah, that's it. So fuck those people. And you know what? If you're somebody that's come from these kind of environments, and you know what, you've done things that you're ashamed of, and you're sad about, and you're hating yourself about, I want you to forgive yourself for all of that. I want you to walk away from all of that. And I want you to realize that a lot of that shit this society is pounded in your brain since you were little. And much of that is not your fault. And this society is accountable for much of that. So, I want you to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and know that you're not the only one, and you have a right to walk free from that shit. Fuck these people. Fuck those people. They're still in the trees. You want to learn how to walk upright and walk on the ground, and walk on the ground like a man or a woman. Fuck those idiots, okay? So, and if you don't like my analogies, I really don't give a fuck. You know, nobody's telling you got to listen to anything I say. I'm still going to do what I'm going to do. You know why? Because I'm not a follower. Nope. I don't care what the official narrative is about anything. You know why? Because I know you guys are complete fucking idiots. And all you got to do is take a look around you to confirm those facts. And I have so many facts I could fucking write sheets and reams and reams and reams. And maybe I will one day. Of all of the reasons that are facts. Why? Maybe I will. In the meantime, I'm going to do what I believe to be right. I don't care about Muhammad. I don't care about the Apostle Paul. I don't care about Abraham, whatever. I'm not convinced that much of what we've read about those individuals is a true reflection of what those people said. Especially if they're to be endowed with wisdom from the Creator. Because some of the statements that I've read are completely out to fucking lunch. I know better, and I don't give a fuck what any book says about anything. So, that's where I'm at about it. So, I hope this helps you in some way. And I want my children and my grandchildren to know this, my sons and my daughters. I want you to know these things about me. I want you to know how I feel about these things and the things that I've learned in this life. And sometimes, you know what, if you got to go through heaven, you got to go through hell to get to heaven, look, don't fucking stop in the middle. Just keep fucking hammering away. Fight, okay? Be skilled. Fight.